Imagine this, the year is 1206. A ruthless horseman from the Mongolian steppes is carving an empire across Asia. His name, Genghis Khan. Now picture this unstoppable conqueror, not with bows and arrows, not with cavalry charges, but with the power of nuclear weapons. How different would history look? Would the world as we know it even exist today? Stay with me, because this is a chilling alternate reality you won't forget. Genghis Khan built the largest land empire in history, with nothing more than strategy, discipline, and terrifying brutality. His warriors could ride for days without food, storm walled cities, and crush armies 10 times their size. But here's the twist. What if, instead of just swords and siege weapons, he had access to nuclear bombs? Think about it, an army of horsemen riding with the knowledge that one push of a button could erase an entire city. Genghis Khan's first target was China, the jewel of Asia. In our real history, it took him decades of warfare to conquer it. But with nuclear weapons, one strike on Beijing and the heart of the empire would vanish in a flash of fire. His enemies wouldn't surrender out of fear, they'd vanish overnight. Would he stop at China, or would the temptation to unleash more destruction be too strong? Word would spread across the Silk Road. A man from the steppes wields the fire of the gods. Entire kingdoms would bow without a single battle, terrified of the mushroom clouds rising on the horizon. The Mongol Empire, already unstoppable, would become the first true superpower, centuries before America or the Soviet Union. But here's the question. Could even Genghis Khan control this power? Nuclear weapons in the 13th century wouldn't just change politics, they'd change the planet itself. Detonations across Asia and Europe would poison the soil, blacken the skies, and trigger a medieval nuclear winter. Crops would fail, millions would starve. The Mongols might win every battle, but rule over a dead, frozen empire. Would victory even matter if the world itself was destroyed? If nuclear war had started in the 1200s, human civilization might never have reached the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution, or the modern world. No electricity, no internet, maybe not even you watching this video right now. And all of it because one man held the deadliest weapon of all time, centuries too early. History tells us Genghis Khan built an empire through blood and steel. But if he had nuclear weapons, humanity might have been erased before it ever had a chance to grow. It's a chilling reminder. Sometimes the only reason we're here is because history didn't go differently. If this story made you imagine history in a way you've never thought of before, hit that like button, subscribe for more what if scenarios, and tell me in the comments, which historical figure do you think would be the most dangerous with nuclear weapons?